Ironically, in employment law, criminal issues or issues that happen outside of the workplace are quite separate, and it doesn't always follow that something that happens outside of the workplace should have an impact in the workplace. Of course, in this case, as I heard you mention earlier, the issue of bringing a corporation into disrepute is huge, and can amount to or lead to a fair dismissal. There are various reasons why you can dismiss someone fairly, and one of them is a gross misconduct or some other substantial reason. And some other substantial reason can include things like bringing a corporation into disrepute. So I'm sure we're going to see movements take place as a result of this recent breaking news.
And Hina, is it true that something can be deemed a gross misconduct or something that brings an institution the size of the BBC into disrepute, even if it is not against the law? So the law hasn't been broken, but the conduct is still deemed to be inappropriate conduct?
Yes, it can, absolutely. And so where we have an issue, the issue of disrepute is quite important, and employment law does not have or carry the standards of law like criminal law. So for example, there will be a different burden of proof. So in criminal law, the standards are extremely high. You have to go beyond reasonable doubt. In employment law, that doesn't apply. It just has to be on the balance of probability. So you could have a situation where the police are investigating a potential criminal allegation, and it could be that they decide that it isn't bad enough to take forward, or it isn't proven, so cannot be taken forward. Yet in employment law, you could actually, the corporation could decide to move forward with a dismissal, and that dismissal could still be fair, even if criminality isn't proven. So it's a very different standard of proof. And yes, you're absolutely right that bringing a corporation into disrepute is adequate, and for fairly obvious reasons, particularly organisation like the BBC.